Kevin, you motherfucking avatar. You better start the fucking after the show now, motherfucker. Avatar ass bitch.
Kevin's eyes look insane, but he's got new hair. Virginia is a witch, and she farts in her chair. Jason is a spaz who's got an old man's ass. Welcome to the After the Show podcast.
Yeah, here we go, baby. Welcome to the KVJ After the Show podcast. It's a Friday. Ow! That's right. We did not hear from Virginia. Maybe I'll have Denny's try to contact her and find out how she's doing. Did she rage last night in Cleveland like she did on Wednesday night?
Well, yesterday's call went so well. We're going up the elevator. Now we're going to this bar. That was all these people going.
Yeah, that was, it's kind of hard to follow, wasn't it? People like, this is a mess.
You could tell they were trying to head somewhere and someone's yelling at Virginia.
Yeah. Yeah, so we'll see if we can check in with her, see how things are going. We talked a bit about that earlier, the regular show, about her being up there. I know she grabbed that microphone and was throwing down some ideas in the Battle of the Bits.
Ideas that we don't ever remember doing on our show. Which
is kind of it. Yeah, it was our head of programming that sent me the text and the photo of Virginia, and I was just kind of like, hey, look at your girl. I'm like, oh, okay. What's she talking about? And he said, serial superheroes. I was like, okay.
Look, what happens sometimes, and I'm not saying this is what happened, but it's happened to me before.
Yeah.
Where maybe you've had a drink and there's an open mic and someone suggests, hey, you want to get on? Maybe say, and you think you've got something awesome.
Right.
You
I'm
think
gonna crush it.
You think you've got something nailed. There's a video of me doing the cheese rap song that I wrote with the snack pack.
Yeah.
And I'm in a Speedo and a cape, and it's at the old Rum Bar. And I should not have been doing this song. It's so uncomfortable. Nobody is into it. It's way early in the day. No one's drunk yet. And I'm like singing in people's faces. My friends can't even watch the video. But boy, I had a mic. I was feeling it. And boy, did it blow up in my face. Now, is that what happened to Virginia?
I don't know. I'm hoping she was up there. All I can assume is that she crushed it.
I have to release that video just so the audience can see how fucking uncomfortable this one performance was. Because I think you left the stage, Kevin.
I might have, yeah.
It was that uncomfortable.
Yeah, when I see things going south, I'm like, all right, I got to get out of here. Yeah, I've got a good eye at spotting when I think things might go south. I'm like, all right,
leave all men behind.
No, you leave everyone behind. Save yourself.
Man, did I need some help during that moment. I really could have used some guidance. And it was one of those things where it lasted longer than 2 minutes. So you're eating shit on stage for a solid 2 minutes. It lasts a long time.
Now, we got some interesting emails that have come through here today. One of these, I don't know if you've seen yet, but it was sent in to us by Molly. And she wants to know, what is Jbird doing in this clip? She said, I walk into the room and I'm trying to figure out what is happening here. I thought you guys saved that for the after the show. Well, in the clip, it was during Do It Bitch. It was very intense. And we're driving up the stakes on how many Denny's is going to answer in 10 seconds. And you're a part of this, Jbird, and you stand up. And it's kind of odd how the clip goes because you stand up, you drop your hand down below the counter where we can't see it, right in front of your crotch area. Then you lean forward. And then all of a sudden you start shaking a little bit back and forth and you're kind of going, ugh. And then you start moaning a little bit. And it looks in this clip, she walked in and thought you were just completely jerking off under the counter in the studio. Now listen to the audio. And she said part of that was it because of the moaning that happens here at the end. So Denny's on KVJ TV. We'll play the clip. And I don't know if anybody else kind of gets this as well when you're watching it. But here's what the clip sounded like.
Now this is the one that separates the men from the boys.
This is a big point right here.
It is.
This is probably the whole game on whatever you decide to do. Whole game is right here on this point.
Denny's can do 11.
Denny's is going to be doing 11. I'm going to call him on that.
You got this, Big D.
11 in 10. So she walks in and all she sees is you leaning over the counter, kind of rocking back and forth after you put your hand down in front of your crotch. And then she looks up to the TV and she's like, I don't think he's doing what I think he's doing. And then she hears this.
Denny's can do 11.
Denny's is going to be doing 11. I'm going to call him on that.
You got this, Big D.
11 in... It's such a moan.
Honestly,
of ecstasy.
If this was court, there's nothing I could say. They're sending me away. And I'm guilty. I sound like I am tossing off and enjoying
You can't see your hands. You're moving. You're shaking back where you go, and it's kind of like you can almost see it like it's building to a climax.
It sounds like I just had the sweetest release ever.
Such a sweet release.
You got this, Big D.
11 in...
Oh my God. What the fuck am I doing?
don't know.
Oh my, and you're right. It looks like I'm tossing off underneath.
Your eyes, the best thing is your eyes, because you're trying to look up, but it looks like your eyes are rolling into the back of your head as it's going on. And then you're like, well, wait, what is Bird doing?
You got this, Big D.
11 in. So I can get why Molly was a bit confused at this video and needed to ask what was happening. So
Molly, I don't have a defense. I don't know what the fuck I was doing. I think you're right. I think I was tossing off.
Right? I mean, that's a lot going on. For you to be able to do that during that intense game.
I will say I have a lot, not that I have to tell you.
Yeah.
I've got a lot of quirks about me, especially if there's pressure. I start doing weird. My mom was like that.
Okay,
if my mom had an anxiety attack, my mom would start going like this. And I learned some of those tics from my mother. So if there's a pressure situation, I don't know, man. I start making all these weird noises and tics.
Yeah, I mean, you can kind of see what you're doing because you were anxious because we were driving up the stakes, which I think why you were kind of shaking and moving back and forth.
Yes.
But if you look earlier in the clip, it's where you take your hand deliberately and it looks like you almost snake it down the front of your pants, and then you lean forward and then you start shaking. And then we get to the sweet release.
You got this, Big D.
11. And then it says, and then she says, you got this, Big D.
Like he's watching in the corner. Right. He's a cuckold.
Like she's rooting you on to the finish line. You got this, Big D. Like Big D. Like she's saying Big D. You're moaning.
Yeah, she's saying my dick's the Big D. The whole thing is bizarre.
Big D.
Oh
wow.
my gosh.
Yeah, that was something. That was something.
I don't even remember doing that.
Well, thank you, Molly, for seeing that. She was like, "Wait, what am I watching here?"
And I'm looking. I am gyrating.
Oh yeah, you are back and forth. Your eyes are rolling back in your head, and then you moan. Sweet release.
I am a fucking weirdo.
Oh, that's fun. That's a good clip. Thank you for that. That's the good stuff about watching this thing. If you're only listening, you're missing out on a big part of KVJ. Got this interesting thought here with a little bit of a dilemma that we'd had on the regular show. There's a guy, and he used to date this woman that was 15 years older than him, and they had a 3-year-long relationship. Broke up several years ago, and now he's in a new relationship with a girl that is more his age, and they are pretty serious. Been together for 6 months. He's met the dad and everything. Well, last weekend, he met the dad's new girlfriend, which is his ex that he was with for 3 years. The ex then texted the boyfriend and said, hey, please don't tell them that we used to date because I really like this guy who is the dad and I don't want him to get weirded out and break up with me. And so as we went through it, we said, no, he needs to tell his girlfriend. And then the girlfriend, does she go and tell her dad? Because, yeah, there's a good chance that dad may be like, I don't know, this is kind of too weird for me. I don't want to be in a relationship with a woman that dated my daughter's boyfriend. And Karen said the young man should tell the girlfriend. The girlfriend then speaks alone with the dad's girlfriend, giving her a chance to tell dad first. That's her thought.
Yeah, I mean, again, too, everyone is different in every kind of relationship. You have to know the people involved in this equation. Are they oversensitive people? Are they going to get pissed off? Are they people that go, hey, you know what? People have a past, say la vie, whatever. I don't know. It really depends on the people, but it's definitely a weird fucking situation.
No, it definitely is. I can see why you're trying to sort that all out. And I think that relationship with the dad and the ex-girlfriend is in jeopardy.
But especially when you've done nothing wrong.
You're
I mean,
right.
Just be honest.
You're right.
Like, life is weird. And sometimes you'll go, this sounds like a sitcom. Believe me, I know about stepping into a sitcom kind of a situation. They do happen in real life.
Yeah. And, here's the whole thing. Nobody has done anything wrong in all this. You just may think that the closeness of the proximity of the situation with relationships is just too much to say, yeah, I don't know, because their relationship is just starting.
It is weird, though. A lot of people do claim they want honesty, and you can even be kind with your honesty, and they don't take it well. So someone that wants honesty, but that they don't take it well and they freak out after you're honest, are you supposed to lie to that person because that's how they deal with it better? I don't like lying to the person, but sometimes, if you are honest, it's going to cause a fucking meltdown.
Yeah.
So then what do? You don't address hard situations.
Right.
I think you have to, at some point. And again, you can be honest and not be a fuck face.
Yep.
But sometimes you do have to bring certain things up, even though they may be painful or uncomfortable. Yeah. And if someone's going to freak out, I don't think you should hold on to your honesty. I think you still need to be honest.
I agree. To me, I would rather deal with the pain of being honest than all the chaos and drama and pain that comes from being dishonest. Because I can at least look myself in the mirror and say, hey, it's the way it was, unfortunately.
Well, I think a lot of people lose parts of their life because they're being polite and not honest. They stay in a situation, and it could be work, it could be a relationship. They're afraid to speak honestly because they're afraid to hurt someone's feelings. And then you wake up one morning and it's 13 years later and you go, I've wasted 13 years of my life not being honest on how I feel because I'm afraid to hurt someone's feelings. And again, you don't have to be an asshole about it.
You're right. Yeah.
But you should be able to be honest.
Yeah, I think you should. In a close relationship, without a doubt.
In a close relationship. You lie to strangers. We all know that.
Now, there's another good clip that at least I was not comfortable enough, and I don't think I could have and should have played it on the regular show with what it is, but it was a good call, Jbird, to say, hey, we can play that clip uncensored on the after the show. It's the clip that you heard in the Whacked Out News from the QVC host, Tony Bratton. She was trying to talk about, hair and getting a blowout, and her mind was somewhere else, and she did not say blow out.
Show the texture and this wave pattern. Again, it looks like you went and got a blow job after a blowout.
Dude, her body language just goes to mush. She realizes she said blowjob, and her body language just falls like Play-Doh.
Again, it looks like you went and got a blow job after a blowout at your salon.
Salon? I love this. Listen to her under her breath. She was just, oh my God.
Oh my God.
Oh my God. And it looks beautiful.
And what's funny, too, is the other lady tries not to laugh and tries to keep it going.
She's going to help her out of this.
I think that's so the wrong move. I think you got to address it.
Yeah. Well, they probably just didn't want to double down and celebrate the fact, so they're trying to move on and compose it together.
Nice looking lady.
Yes.
All proper.
Right, all prim, proper. And she just dropped blowjob.
All right, so here's what's happening today. We're having a huge beauty sale. Everything ships to you for free, but that goes away at the end of the day. I will remind you that this is a one-time only price.
She's laughing. That's great.
I love when that happens.
Yes. Yeah, especially because, she didn't mean to do it.
There's one clip, and it's pretty adorable because the news lady's adorable, and the segment. Sometimes the news will go into like their goofy little segment for a couple minutes.
I love when they do that.
Yeah, it was misheard lyrics, and she's reading the email, and she's never heard the term muff. So she goes, when I listened to this song by Whitney Houston, I always thought it said, I'm saving all my muff for you. And the guy she's partnered with goes, whoa. And the audience starts laughing. She goes, what did I say? Did I say something wrong? She had no idea what muff meant. And it was so funny because she can't let it go.
Right.
Now, you should not get fired for something like that. If it's innocent and you don't know what muff means.
No, absolutely. I mean, there's definitely innocence that is involved with that.
I'm saving all my muff for you.
Yeah. She's not trying to do that. In fact, I believe this is a bit of the clip here.
Okay. Because I'm saving all my love for you.
Thank you. Well, see?
Thank you. Thank you very much.
He's so good, isn't he? Well, the woman who wrote in saying that she misheard the song thought it said, because I'm shaving off my muff for you. I don't know if muff is a bad word. Is it? Okay. Sorry.
By the way,
shaving off my...
we have the creator of the...
The guy, the anchor, is now fanning himself with paper. He's like, oh, boy.
That's what I'm shaving off my muff.
Sorry,
is it a bad word and I just don't know?
Later on, we'll get the dictionary out for you.
Am I about to get fired?
No, everything's great.
Sorry.
No, it's fantastic.
I'm going to get fired.
Most people know what muff means, right?
She clearly does not. And she went for it.
I mean, in my circles, muff meant, pussy.
I mean, I think it's kind of like more of an 80s term, and she was a good bit younger than the guy that was on there, and maybe that's just something they used in the 80s or 90s.
Because even someone in the chat room goes, what does muff mean? I don't know if they're trolling or if they really don't know what muff means.
Right, yeah, well, that might be it, and they may not, because it may not be a term that, my high school son may be like, if I said muff, be like, I don't know what you're talking about. That.
Muff has faded out a bit.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's even a sexy term.
No.
Like, you want to eat my muff? I don't think that's, I mean, I think it's kind of hot.
It's kind of more of like a funny type of thing.
Yeah.
So, but I don't think it's been around for a while. Yeah, there's actually even songs about it that are out. And this song sounds a little bit older. This is Shaving All My Muff for You, it says, by Kimmy Head. And I think this is an older song.
I got so much hair, it's a jungle down below.
Oh, they even made a song out of it.
But tonight I'm changing everything, you know. Shaving all my muff for you, making it smooth and pink and new.
Okay, there you go. It's got its own anthem.
Yes, I don't really think that's a hot word. Skater Beach, Bert, it's not hot. It's kind of borderline derogatory. It was a fucking joke. Good God. You can't make any jokes around here. Yes, muff is not a hot term. Yeah, give me your muff. Yeah, I really, it's really dancing over here. Give me a break.
Hey, go to your girlfriend, man. Let me see that muff.
We do try to make some jokes around here. I know they don't all land.
Yeah.
Muff is a derogatory term. Okay, yeah. I'm not going to say it in the hallway.
This is a derogatory show.
Yes.
Welcome to the ATS, baby.
I don't know. I thought pussy was a little derogatory. We say that a lot, too.
Yeah, it's true. Absolutely. Yeah, I'll see where that stands. Yeah, do people know that term? Yes or no? You can jump into the poll question we got right now on KVJ TV. Now, here's an interesting one about hair. It's a thought to maybe change the color of it. Mark's got an idea for a little way to mess with Virginia. Said, small suggestion. You guys were talking about how Kevin has gone 10% more gray from when he went to the hair club the other day, and they told him that. and you're trying to figure out what has made him go so gray so fast, and you thought maybe it was Virginia. And he said, what you need to do is you need to get some temporary hair dye, Kev, and you and Bird should go darker, so when Virginia walks in, she'll think it's all her that's caused the gray hair. Okay, I see what you're saying there. I don't really know how to dye hair like that, and I'd probably botch it, but I don't even know if she would notice. Do you think she would notice?
No.
Yeah, probably not. Checking in with the poll, 73% know the term muff. And Jamie said this combo is making my muff dance.
Oh, my gosh, exactly. I mean, yeah.
The muff dance. Yes. Thank you. And you were asking the question the other day about a 50-year-old guy getting back in the gym with no supplements. Can it make an impact? And our buddy Dan said, yeah. Said, I'm far from perfect with my diet. My workouts are medium intensity, not long. No more than 35 minutes, mostly weight training. But I got hooked on a fancy gym with body scanners and all that kind of stuff. And in just 6 months, averaging 3 days a week, I lost 25 pounds, added 5 pounds of muscle, dropped my body fat percentage 5 points. Downsizing clothes, feel much better. Back pain's diminished greatly. 0 supplements. No testosterone, no HGH, nothing like that. So, yeah, with consistent effort, you'll see results even without supplementation. It is. Honestly, you just got to, little changes here and there, especially over time, can make a big difference. It's kind of like how you may look in the mirror and be like, when did I get so fat? And also, it goes that way as well, where if negatively you're just having a few more calories every single day and you're not really on it tightly, then 3, 6, 8 months later, you may be like, oh my God, how'd I get so fat?
It's kind of like when you wake up and all of a sudden you look in the mirror and go, holy shit, I have a full-on muff.
Yes, right. How did that get down there?
How did this happen?
Just day by day, it keeps growing. You just never know. And Tara's got an idea here. Said, I was listening to you guys discuss the benefits of the 3-day cleanse versus the 7-day cleanse last week, and it sparked a great idea for a massive listener and host segment. Think of it like the classic Seinfeld episode where they bet on who could go the longest without self-gratification, except this time, KVJ Nation is mastering their domain against solid food. They said, we should do an official KVJ Nation community cleanse bet. Yeah, that might be somewhere everybody can jump in on it. Now, you'd have to do it on your own, and we can't bring anybody in on it because of liability and the way that people sue. Be like, KVJ, maybe do a cleanse. And my leg fell off, so
yeah.
We probably can't have people officially involved in something like that. But if you want to make the choice and do it when we do it, maybe next week will be the week. Denny's had talked about doing it. I'll see if he's on board. I don't know if you want to do it, Bird. I don't know where you are, if you can't even do something like that. But
yeah, I'm not sure yet either. That's a good question.
Yeah, well, maybe this weekend, because what I need to do, I know that. I need to look at what you have to do to prepare and how you drift into it and then how you drift out. I've heard bone broth and all that, but I have not admittedly done the research on that yet. So let me do it, because what I was thinking about doing, I was thinking about throwing it out there, seeing who wanted to try it, how well we did, and could we make the whole 3 days. Talking about it on Monday, doing it Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, coming out of it on Friday and talking about it at the end. See how you feel. So, yeah.
You're going to feel like shit.
Everybody says you feel great.
Liars.
That's why I'm just kidding.
You'll definitely feel like you can fit into some pants. You can get your stomach feeling kind of skinny if you do shit like that.
Yeah, I want to see it, because I do want the health benefits that they talk about doing, how it rejuvenates the body. But yeah, I'd also like to do a little bit of a slimming as well. Could definitely do that, because I think I've had some puffy foods over the last couple of months. And like I just mentioned, I think it catches up with you, and I'm on that higher end of the weight, need to bring it back down again. So, yeah, I might have to give that a shot. And the thing I'm curious, too, is what does it do for your energy levels? Because that's the thing that freaks me out about getting enough sleep, making sure I'm energized enough to do the show. Will I crash out on Wednesday or Thursday and be like, guys, I just don't even have enough gas to do this? And that's what my big question is. So, yeah, I think if not next week, very soon we'll do it. And I'll let everybody else know, like, when I plan on doing it. If you choose to do it on your own and you want to give us feedback on how you feel, that'd be awesome to have everybody kind of like in kinship do it together. But I don't think I can do anything officially But I will run that by our legal department, who likes the word no.
Yes, they do.
They love that word so much.
Yes is not really ever possible.
Don't know if I ever heard of yes.
I've not.
Yes. So we'll give that a shot.
Well, I heard yes. Yes, you cannot do that.
That's the only way. No doubt. This is a story I am intrigued with, but I know a lot of people may not even know who Amelia Earhart even is or what that story is all about.
They should.
I know.
How the fuck do people not know this story?
Well, I mean, she disappeared in 1937.
But still, though, she was old when I was a kid.
Right. No, you're right. Absolutely. Hey, look, I mean, I got to that 50 to 60 years after she had disappeared. And if you don't, she was trying to become the first woman to fly around the world and just disappeared, just gone.
They thought they found a picture of her back in the day. They even had the same bathing suit, but it turned out to be a falsity because something with her arm did not line up with her arm. But they thought for a second they had found her, and they thought she was alive, but it did not prove to be true.
Well, the thing that is cool now is we're able to scan more of the planet than we ever have, and it's still not completely revealed to us. There's a lot of planet Earth that we cannot find, but LIDAR they use in the jungles, and they now have some stuff that they use in the water. And they have found on a satellite image what they believe is the exact kind of plane that Amelia Earhart would have been flying. It's at Nikumaru Island in the Pacific. And in October, they're going to go there and answer that question once and for all. Is that plane that they're looking at there actually Amelia Earhart's plane? And did she do that? Now, there's one theory is that she and her navigator, Fred Noonan, never made it to their destination and instead crash landed on the remote island. So they said the only way to answer the question is to go inspect the object firsthand and follow the evidence. And if it turns out to be Amelia Earhart's plane, then a full excavation could begin next year.
It just sucks. There's some mysteries we're probably never going to get the answers to.
That feels like could be a mystery that you actually do. I think there are a lot of mysteries, unfortunately, that you really would love to know the answer to that you never will. That feels like it's within reach of getting that one. So we'll see how that goes. But I was rather intrigued by that one. Now, I got a question here from Tracy. She said, I know Virginia's in Cleveland. You had a few suggestions there. I'm going to be going to a state over in Grand Rapids. Going to be there going on an early morning flight. Do you have any recommendations for what to do there? From the research I have done, I know we should stay downtown rather than by the airport, but do you have any restaurant, bar recommendations for that area? Also, where can we find your list of things to do? You know, I've never mapped out Grand Rapids. We do have a show that we love that is in Grand Rapids, and they do very well. And I've wanted to go more so in my craft beer era because I've heard that Grand Rapids is one of the best beer cities in America. Now, craft beer is not what it was at the time, so I don't know where it is now. And I'm not quite the craft beer fan I used to be either. But yeah, I thought I was going to go there sometime in the summer and just kind of map out all the different breweries that they have. So if you're into craft beer, that's great news for you. And if they're saying downtown, the good news for me, and a lot of times what I do and how I start this is I just go to Google Maps and you just start downtown and it kind of shows you. And then when I see a bar, I'm like, cool. And then you start to realize, oh, I'm in a bar district. In fact, I was even looking, you know, where Virginia was in Cleveland. I haven't even really mapped that out. It's been a couple of years since I've been to Cleveland. But I will tell you, they do right around the arena where the Cavaliers play. There's a couple cool bars there, and that's where she was at Jolene's or wherever that place was called. Yeah, so that's really all you have to do, and it just takes a little bit of time, you know. So if you ever want to try to map out a city, that's how I do it.
You do a good job when it comes to researching places you're going and when it comes to getting music.
Yeah.
Looking for and to find new music, you almost have to set out a few hours on a Friday night when you know you have nothing else going, and look through new shit you never would have listened to, or going back to an album. I used to do that with Queen because I like Queen.
Oh yeah,
but I never heard a lot of their B-sides. I knew all of their hits, so I would listen to this shit I never heard. There was a reason why they were either an A song or their B stuff did not hit for me.
Yeah.
But the ones that were hits were major hits.
Yeah.
But I love doing that, but that does take time.
It does. So a lot of times in the way I factor into it, have you ever been in a situation where you're scrambling and you need a place to go, or you wind up in an area like, oh my gosh, I need a bar. I've only got 45 minutes, but I want to get a beer. Or I want to go someplace cool, or I want to have a great song. That's why when I do have free time, I think of like those moments, and that's why I'm prepared. So it's like when I step into that and we are in a place and I need a bar or someplace cool to go, I'm like, oh, I got it right here. I already got the list. It's all set, baby. Already did it. Babsy's got a great name for a new place if we want to open up a bar in Cleveland. She thinks Muff Bar might crush it.
Look, Muff is coming back, and that's because we started it again today.
I think we need to bring it back.
Only one person in the chat room is offended by it. Everyone else loves it, Kevin.
I'm bringing Muffy back.
Yeah.
That's right. Them other boys don't know how to act.
Yeah, muff is a word you don't hear twat too much either. That was another one.
Yeah, there's a couple really good classics, from back in the day that you just don't hear good slang anymore.
You hear coochie, but never in a. It's more of a.
Cooter was one.
Yeah, but is that considered like I'm talking sex talk? Oh, yeah, let me see that cooter. That's terrible.
Well, you have the words that would be more sexy,
yes,
depending upon it, but then you have the ones that are just supposed to be more funny, and are more derogatory, which I like those. Yeah, to me, muff was just one of those. It's a funny word.
It is a funny word.
When you're describing it to that, yeah.
Yeah, no one is in the bedroom going, yeah. Let me see that muff.
Yeah.
And being serious.
Oh my gosh, you have a beautiful muff.
Unless it's a porn.
That would be something that would get somebody to crack up.
You have.
Wait, what did you just say? You said I had a beautiful muff?
Your muff is pristine.
Right, yeah. That'd be a funny challenge to give somebody really cringy lines and they're in the bedroom and you got to record them.
See, twat.
Having to try to deliver them with conviction.
Twat is good to call someone by the name. Oh, that guy or that woman, she's such a twat. Like it's good to call someone a name.
Right.
But not for the part.
Yes.
Like, yes, don't rub my twat. Or rub my twat, please. That doesn't happen. It's more like, oh man, this person was on my ass. What a twat.
Right. And Alex in Vero Beach talking about great bars. He said, took a little photo out front of Irish Kevin's there on Duval Street in Key West. He said, where are you at, buddy? Wish I was there, dude. I really do. That would be amazing. I would love to be doing a bar crawl in Duval this weekend.
Yeah, you can do keys two different ways. The party keys or the family keys.
Yeah,
the party keys is a lot more fun.
It is. Or you can do like the outdoorsy. And honestly, it's great to do it all. Because with any of those, I get burned out. If you're just like snorkeling and doing jet skis and all that kind of stuff, it's like, all right, let's go tear it up a little bit. You're doing nature. And if you're just tearing it up, sometimes I think I need to balance this out and soothe my soul. So it's a nice little option. So definitely take advantage of that. Well, I'm hopefully going to be heading to the Dolphins practice tomorrow. There's an Inter Miami game. I mean, if I have my perfect weekend, oh my gosh, man. You got the Marlins taking on the Angels this weekend. You got Inter Miami on Saturday night. What I would do, ideal Saturday, go watch the Dolphins practice a little bit on Saturday. Saturday afternoon, go see Spider-Man in the theater. Saturday night, go see Inter Miami.
There you go.
That'd be an amazing Saturday.
I love
it. And it would time all out perfectly.
One of my favorite segments ever is Kevin's fake weekend.
Right.
I love when you go through everything you're not going to do, but you want to do.
Yes. And then I come back in on Monday, like, what'd you do? I didn't do anything. I'm sitting home all weekend.
I binge watched some bullshit.
That's what I'm going to tell you on Monday. I got this bold idea of like, oh, this is how I got to do it. And then I'm going to come in with something totally lame.
I thought I was watching a football show with my wife, but it ended up being about, I don't know, British romance from the 1800s.
That's exactly what I'm going to be saying. That's exactly what I'm going to be saying. Now, I thought this was rather cool because, I think a lot of us, you like sports and, maybe you're really into it. But if you really got to step into it and do some of those things, would you be any good doing it? And I thought this was kind of interesting because this is a guy who wound up winning a deal with the Philadelphia Phillies that they did where you got to sit in and be their broadcaster. Now, this is not on their radio show. I think this is their internet version of it. It was an auction that they had, and this guy won the auction to call an inning on the Phillies radio network. And how do you think this guy did?
We're pleased to welcome Louis Kalb from Medford Lakes, New Jersey. He is our Phillies fantastic auction winner. He outbid the competition to spend an inning and do some play-by-play in the booth. And Louis, welcome. Glad to have you here.
Thank you, Scott. It's a thrill to be here. It's a lifelong dream to be in the Phillies broadcast booth. So here we go. Painter with the first pitch to Ortiz. It's in there for strike one call.
I mean, he's got like the voice and everything.
Yeah, he does.
This is just a dude.
That's great.
He's just like a regular guy. He's like a FedEx driver or something like that.
Phil's with 2 in the bottom of the second to take the lead. As we start the top of the third now, Painter delivers. It's bounced foul towards the Phillies dugout. And they count 1-1.
Honestly, if you were just listening to this guy, you would have no idea that he's not the actual announcer.
Did a great job.
I mean, could you imagine just having something like that where you've always wanted to do it?
Yes.
You get your moment, you step into it, and you just freaking crush it.
You can tell that guy practiced a lot throughout his life.
Yeah, he's got the voice and everything.
Yeah, he did a great job. Good for him.
Yeah, it was unreal.
Phillies winning the first 2 games of this series. 1 more to go tomorrow night, and then a 3-game set with the Blue Jays over the weekend. Now Painter delivers. It's a check swing. It's a called strike 3. He got him. So Ortiz down.
That's great. I'm telling you.
He knew what was going on with their upcoming games. He was throwing it in there like he did not miss a beat.
Now, that's a great story right there.
Yeah, I thought that was kind of cool because so often you step in and you're like, what do you expect? But wow.
Shows you never know. Dreams can come true no matter how late in life.
That's true. Got to go for them.
But most of the time, they never do come true.
That's why you celebrate these ones because it's so rare. Typically, people just step up into the paint and they completely get body checked and it falls apart on them. Okay, let me see. Got one last little shout out here that somebody would like to get. We got Cynthia, and she wants to throw out amazing birthday to my son. This is for Jerry, and she got a cool little photo of him and the banner. He was a little kid there, and then you can see him as the handsome adult that he is now. So
I love it.
Happy birthday. Yeah, that's very good. So hopefully this weekend you have a lot of fun. You go out, you do something crazy. You celebrate the people around you.
Get some muff.
Yes. Maybe.
But, hey, wrap that thing up, though.
That's true. That's true. Or, you know what? The safest way to do it, just do it by yourself. Maybe a little tug session.
You got this, Big D.
11 in 10.
I was thinking about muff.
You got this, Big D.
You got this, Big D. It does. It sounds like she's encouraging my dick.
She's your cheerleader.
You got this, Big D.
11.
And you're counting it down. Okay, it's 11 inches.
It's well, it's impressive. Never had better audio for you, man. There you go. All right, y'all. Have some fun this weekend. Virginia back on Monday. Can't wait to hear all her stories. We'll talk to her then, and you too. Goodbye.